But I'm glad. So you think, is this like a? Do you feel like this is a movement that people are recognizing? This is a conscious thing, or is this like kind of like a we're in the middle of something, we don't know what it looks like until it's like fully over with? Like,
I think we're in the middle of it right now. We're like in this amazing pop renaissance. Like all the girlies are out. We have music, we have viral hits, we have concepts. It's a great
music video.
Yeah, it's a great time to be a pop girly right now.
Can we talk about the music video thing? Like what's going on?
No, because here's my thing. Music videos was so important to me growing up. Like I remember watching it on TV on the channel that would only had music videos. And I feel like as media has expanded so much, music videos have died. Like no one's as excited about them. It's not as much of a big deal. Yo. They're bringing it back, specifically Sabrina Carpenter, because, oh my God, first off, she dropped Espresso, which everyone, that's not me, Espresso, we all know. But at the end of that Espresso song, or in the music video, she gets arrested. So there's like story lore. There's lore within the music videos and the songs. And then at the end of the music video, as she's like getting into the cop car, please, please, please play. It's the very beginning of it.
Oh, so we're getting the little drop.
So we're getting future lore. And then when they drop please, 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 she's getting out of a jail cell.
See, this is like the whole Kylie Lip kit.
Like a whole like storyline, start to finish, like episode 1, episode 2. Then she turns around and who is it? None other than Barry Keoghan. And my oh my, that man looks good in a wife beater. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
Sabrina next to that man does something.
We shouldn't call it a wife beater on Pride Month. It's the Hey Mama's uniform.
It is the Hey Mama's uniform. And yeah, it basically Sabrina Carpenter has brought music videos back.
No, I mean, she is brilliant. Like, I get, like, I know that when we were originally doing the planning for this video, it was like we were talking about the girlies who just have concepts and ideas, and just Sabrina Carpenter has, like, she has vision. I don't know what it is about her, but she's just so clever, like, and intelligent in her branding. I don't know if she just has an amazing team or if she's a genius, but, like, I mean, I hope she's a genius. Like, I mean, she just impresses the shit out of me. She's beautiful. She's funny. She's talented. She makes up those little freestyles. Like, I don't know. I'm a Sabrina fan now, I think.
I've literally, like, she's been my recent obsession. I'm like, I can't scroll on Instagram and see a picture of her without spending the next 30 minutes just, like, looking at her Instagram or watching videos. Like, she's so bad. I love it.
And just her team has done such a beautiful job of building her up because, like, I mean, we weren't talking about Sabrina Carpenter a year ago. She had such a flop beginning of her career, like, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, because when Sabrina Carpenter was first brought up, it was like as a rival to Olivia Rodrigo, which was like she was the pop girly at the time. So it was almost like Sabrina was a traitor. Which, oh my gosh, Sabrina's response to that, like, first off, the first song that she replied was too fast. She should have waited. But Like a Boy is like, I remember when I first started to see more of Sabrina Carpenter, it was her singing All Because I Liked a Boy at a show because her voice is just so powerful. And she, like you said, like she has such a distinct look. And like even going back to what Charlie said about musicians and artists, like Sabrina Carpenter is an artist.
She is. And like it's so I mean, like I really love watching her progression. Like I'm a media girly, I'm a Foucault girly. I gotta say it. But like just the way that she really like took hold of that Barbie branding with her wardrobe and just whoever's her stylist is a genius. And then, you know, being a fashion icon and then going into her perfume era and then her like her big music comeback.
Christmas album era.
Christmas album. And then again, getting to tour with our arch enemy, Taylor Swift. Like,
which that even ties back into Olivia Rodrigo because Taylor, first off, Taylor Swift, there's like a rumor that she's afraid that Olivia Rodrigo or some younger girl is going to steal her position. And the Swifties should know that because it's in one of her blatant lyrics.
I mean,
there's nothing in that cup, by the way.
you know, we just gotta say, Supreme's power does fade with the arrival of the new Supreme.
No, literally.
So American Horror Story rules.
Literally. And so she sued Olivia Rodrigo for having a song that sounded similar to her, even when Olivia had like openly talked about how Taylor Swift was like her idol. And so I'm like, Taylor Swift bringing on Sabrina Carpenter is a little bit petty. But honestly, I'm very glad that she did, because Sabrina's big break started to come when she was opening for Taylor Swift. I hate to say it, but like, if Taylor Swift was a stepping stone for Sabrina to please her way into my heart, I'm okay with that.
It's like, I'm
okay with that.
The enemy of my enemy is my bestie? Question mark?
Yes.
Put it in the chat if the bestie of your bestie is your enemy.
But I feel like that's a lot of what happens in music, though. It's like, there's kind of like the responsibility once you do get to that point where it's like, okay, like I have this umbrella of like people who are like in my, like under my influence in terms of like having artists or new artists, like platforming them, like giving them a place to like, for my fans to kind of become your fans. But then it's so funny because it always happens until they get too big or too popular. And then it's like, wait, actually, like, you're getting a little too much power.
Right.
Like, I don't want to give that up.
I mean, we could,
like,
No,
I'm just saying, like, that's kind of weird how I feel like it happens a lot. It happens a lot in hip hop too.
Exactly.
In all creative industries.
Yeah. Really.
Well, I mean, I was about to talk about like Beyonce and Jay-Z kind of snubbing Nicki Minaj after she was Nicki Minaj, and then picking Megan Thee Stallion to be kind of the protege, for lack of a better phrase. And then Nicki freaking the fuck out on Bigfoot. That was, she's embarrassed me for the last time. I'm not gonna. I'm a barb, and I'll own up to that. But she's embarrassed me for the last time. I can't fuck with her for that.
What is the like the last time?
Listen, I just don't think that saying like, listen, I'm a tall girl. I got big feet. I gotta be so honest, and just like being like, oh, you're shitty and you sleep with other men and you also have big feet. That's just so weak. Like, have better or just.
She should have cooked a little longer.
She should have sat on that. Except she just had a fucking breakdown on fucking live. But like, saying all that, we said all the queer icons. Olivia Rodrigo, we do have to talk about her.
Yes.
We've already talked about her, but we need to continue to talk about her.
Well, I mean, as we're talking about the climbing, Taylor Swift brought on Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo brought on Chappell Roan. Because Chappell Roan started opening for Olivia, and wouldn't you know, all over TikTok, you're now seeing Chappell Roan videos, which is how I was also introduced to her. So, like, the power of TikTok for real. But I feel like what I'm loving to see right now, and why we called this the, like, pop girly renaissance, is Charlie, Sabrina, and Chappell Roan all are, like, and Olivia Rodrigo, they all have, they're bringing, like, the pop girly aesthetic, like, feminine aesthetic back. Especially Sabrina Carpenter with her being, like, blonde hair, blue eyes, like, Barbie doll. But their music is so empowering. Like, all of Sabrina's songs are like, don't embarrass me. Like, don't break my heart. Like, I'm over you. Like, I got him wrapped around my finger. Like, I mean, kind of not with Olivia Rodrigo. Hers is more personal. But, like, I feel like these new wave of, like, feminine pop girlies are bringing, like, power back.
Yeah, it's like focusing less on codependency, which is just so common in like American media. It just, instead of the codependency undertones, it's more of like a self-love, sustainability in relationships. I know that's a pop buzzword, but it is true. It's like, if you're codependent with your partner, you're never going to get anywhere.
Right. Like, it's not like, I want this boy. It's like, this boy wants me, and I guess I'll give him the time of day.
But I also love songs that are just like, I love him, but he also loves me. And like, we're a power couple kind of
healthy
thing.
relationship. Which does not happen in music.
No.
No one.
Hey.
There's a shortage of healthy.
I mean, future relationship, yes or pass for activity. I'm just putting it out there. Next YAWP Radio Live, maybe. But like, just talking about Olivia Rodrigo a little bit. We did talk about like her controversies. Like, she's kind of like a bad girl in a lot of ways. She's kind of a dark horse in this general group, and like, she's obviously a scholar of pop music with her Taylor Swift references, her Paramore references. Like, she's a very competent punk musician in my opinion. And like, I don't care about like people going like, oh, it's punk purism or like whatever. It's like, it's punk music. Punk music has been mainstream for 50 years. We have to acknowledge that punk is not punk, you know. But again, like her early Disney roots, like just becoming a breakout COVID star, it's impressive that she has maintained that.
It's really impressive. Like she blew up really fast, and like with Driver's License, and then there was another one right after that, and so she was like killing it. So when she released her second album, it was kind of like, I feel like everyone was kind of like excited but also side-eyeing. Really? Yes, or at least maybe I was, because I was almost like, is she going to carry the same hype, or are we? I like Olivia Rodrigo. Mm-hmm. I'm not the biggest fan, and I haven't listened to all of her newest album, but like, there is kind of this, I'm going to talk my words, and I'm going to talk throughout I sing, and I'm going to tell you exactly the story of what happened, and just talk it through while, like, with the beat behind it. And so a lot of her music is very repetitive in the style that she does, where she goes back and forth from, like, talking to screaming to, like, you know. So I didn't know if you never know when the internet's going to be like, oh, no, we hate this bitch now.
100%.
And, oh, no, we're eating it up. She ate.
You know, like, I don't know, just me being me, I really love her dedication to indie, like, kind of pop punk music. Like, I mean, she's got references to Cake, she's got references to Simple Plan, she's got references to Paramore. Like, it really impresses me, honestly. I mean, like, I know I'm biased because I'm still in my pop punk phase at 26. But, you know,
it's not a phase.
It's not a phase, Mom. Just cut to a picture of me at 14 with my hair dyed black and, like, across my eye, just all my hair.
Is that really?
I mean, I'll send it to you after the show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I
want that as my lock screen.
Listen, 14-year-old Haley, she's better than me in every aspect. Like, I worship at her feet.
What I would do to meet her?
Go back to 2010.
Oh, no.
No. That's literally what you have to do. But yeah, the other part about Olivia Rodrigo that I just think is really, like, edgy for a pop girly is the fact that she did bring on Chappell Rowan. I mean, like, she's still got a Disney audience. Like, there's still 10-year-olds running around, and, you know, we got Chappell Rowan saying, you like magic, I got wand and a rabbit, you know?
Like, let's get naked in Manhattan. Like,
I mean, like, she wants to fuck.
Yes, and another thing that Olivia does is a portion of all of her tickets are going to pro-choice. I don't know exactly what foundation it is, but I remember her posting about it, how certain shows would have proceeds going to, like, abortion funds.
Yeah.
And I was like, for you to do that and have such a large audience, and a large younger audience as well.
Yeah.
It is ballsy. Yeah. But, like, she's still filled up every room. Like, she's showing that this is doable. You can help with the platform that you're at financially with every ticket you buy, you know? And plus, with bringing on Chappell Rowan, it's like, I love that even the straight baddies, like pop girlies, even like Sabrina Carpenter, they're still like they're for the gays.
I mean, Chappell is for everybody.
Well, Chappell's a queer for the queers.
Can we get into Chappell?
Let's get into Chappell. No, Shelby, spit.
I love her. I feel like, okay, I honestly didn't know her until recently. Yeah. My partner did, because they always know everyone.
Your partner's the coolest.
My partner knows all the music. Literally has been a brat. Charlie, like, their cat's name is Charlie because of Charlie XCX. Like, they've been ahead of all of us, basically. But no, first off, she brings drag queens as her opener for every show, and she'll find local drag queens from the town that she's performing in, which is just impeccable. I've personally never seen or heard anyone doing that before. And so, like, another thing that she talks about is within her own presentation, it's drag. And I love it because every single time she performs something new, she has a different, like, outfit on. And it's still Chappell Rowan, but it's different. Like, she came out as a nurse at Bonnaroo. She came out as the fucking Statue of Liberty at the Gov Ball. And another thing, at the Gov Ball, in front of, like, her crowds have been crazy. For her not to be headlining and her crowds to be larger than headliners. It's absolutely insane. But she, sorry, me getting excited, me glitching. Gotta get my hours out.
Yeah.
She said at the Gov Ball, she was like, I was invited to the White House to perform. And I said, no, until there are rights for everybody. And I'm like, yay. No, thank you.
Tea.
It is tea.
No, it shouldn't be tea. It's fucking water, bitch. Like, it's water.
Drink it up, babe.
Yes.
Hydrate.
No, that's fire. No, I like that.
No, and Chappell Rowan, like, again, is like, I mean, we were talking about her thematics and things like that. It's just she's the drag generation. She's the RuPaul generation. And
she is.
I mean, like, I think we do have to like credit the popularity of RuPaul's Drag Race for all of this.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we can say a lot about RuPaul. Like, okay, for the record, the fracking thing is not true. He just happens to own land in Wyoming, like most hyper mega celebrities do, which was bought, and they have fracked on that land. So not directly, but RuPaul questionable. But anyway, like RuPaul's Drag Race has really brought drag to a whole new generation of queer people, especially queer women. I feel like we're getting a renaissance of drag queens, drag kings, drag non-binary people, genderqueer people. It's really amazing just the types of expression and the heights we can go to now that drag is America.
I was
like
about to say.
Tootsie is America.
I love it. And y'all were asking about pronouns, they, he for Shelby. But
sexy.
I love seeing someone feminine presenting as Chappell Rowan refer to her getting up and getting dressed and like getting almost like her Chappell Rowan suit on. Is like she refers to it as drag. And as some, like, I'm non-binary and gender fluid, but me being femme presenting, it's like, you know what? That is drag. Like, everyone can do drag. Is for everyone, and everyone can do it.
No, like 100%. And not only that, it's just like, I feel like there's a certain level of gender's so fake. Like, let's just establish that
gender is not real.
I was girled. I want my money back.
I want to refund.
Ungirl me.
Like, literally put all that money into Power Rangers, baby, because that's my fucking gender. But like, that being said, like, I feel like I get up every day and I put on girl drag. Like, it's girl drag. Like, it's not my gender. It's like, this is the way I'm just presenting to make everybody else more comfortable.
Right. It's just like expression is just more fun.
Yeah.
You know?
It's fun being a girl.
It is.
Even if it's pretend.
Right.